Okay. Now I'll shift the scale down. Now next step is I'm going to take my protractor. This is your protractor. As I told you, there are two scales in the protractor. The center of the protractor should coincide with the ray which I have drawn. Okay. Now suppose I want to draw, boys, 60-degree angle. So I'm going to mark 60, the inside scale which is there, because my ray is pointing towards my right hand direction. So I'm going to use inside scale because it will give me acute angle. So I'm going to mark 60 degrees over here, wherever there is 60.60. Now I am going to shift my protractor sideways. Now again I'm going to take a scale. Okay. And draw a ray against the point which I have drawn. Okay, you have to take your scale and draw a ray over here. So now I'll just draw directly from here, but you have to keep in mind that you have to take a scale and draw a ray like this from the point which you have drawn. So this will form an angle. Now I'm going to name an angle. That is, this will be my A. Here I'll give a name as B and here as C. So the name of my angle becomes angle ABC. This much is clear to you all? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Now after drawing an angle, the next step is you are going to take your compass, that is a rounder. See, can you see the rounder over here? And place the point of the compass on point B, that is the vertex of the angle. Okay. Now this I'm going to adjust wherever I want to draw an arc. Okay. So taking a convenient distance, okay, place the compass point on B and take inconvenient distance, draw an arc to cut ray BA and BC, okay, at points P and Q. So see here. Now I'm going to draw an arc over here. See, this will cut ray BA. And then again, without shifting my compass position, I am going to draw an arc on ray BC, so such that both the arcs will cut ray BA and BC. This much is clear. Now I'm going to give the names over here. That is, I'm going to name it as one arc as P, which will cut ray BA, and here I'm going to write Q, which will cut ray BC. Okay, so these are the two arcs. You have taken convenient distance from point B and you have drawn two arcs such of P, like P and Q. Okay, now taking the compass again, place your compass point on point P. Okay, adjust the distance of your compass. Okay, make it straight. And now you draw an arc which will be inside, taking again convenient distance from point P. Draw an arc which will be inside, the angle ABC. So I'm going to draw one arc over here like this. Again, taking the same compass without changing my position, I'm going to place a compass point at point Q. I'll make this as 0. First of all, I'll make this compass straight, that is 0 degrees. Okay. Now it is straight. Now again, I will turn the compass and draw. Can you all see? See.
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Done. Now shift the compass. Now I'm going to take my scale again. See, I'm going to use my scale again. And then we will draw a ray which will pass from point B, and it will meet at the center point where the rays are drawn. Okay, so I'll take the scale and I will draw with it. So right now I'm showing with the directly with the this thing, with the connector over here. See, this you all are going to do with the scale. Is it clear to you all? The ray which I have drawn, ray B, and this is the name I'm giving to the arcs which I have drawn, that is point O. So this ray BO you are going to draw with the help of the scale. So this is called as the angle bisector. So now I had drawn 60-degree angle, but if you see with the protractor, just see here. If you see with the protractor, you will come to know that it measures 30 and 30 degrees. That is ray ABO is 30, whereas ray CBO is 30 degree. It is shaking here. See, can you all see? Ray AB, angle ABO is here. See here. 30 degrees and CBO is 30 degrees. Slightly this thing.